Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is releasing in week 8, Supreme's Spring Summer 2023 collection. So it's that time of the week, guys. Time to cover the latest week of Supreme's latest season, and this week it is their 8th drop of their Spring Summer 2023 collection, and we'll be covering everything to do with that in today's video. We'll be covering the release details, the seasonal pieces, the collaborative pieces, because as we know, as per the previous Streetwear Talk video, we're getting a collaboration with Timberlands for week 8. And of course, I will cover my thoughts and opinions on all the individual pieces releasing in week 8 and my thoughts on the week as a whole. How we're going to cover all that is, of course, by using our favorite page to cover that, Supreme Community. We'll head on over to that page now and we'll start covering the release details for week 8. Here we are at the Supreme Community page that we'll be using to cover week 8, guys. If you want to vote on the items yourselves, it'll be linked down in that description section below for you guys to check out. So we'll quickly cover those release details. We've got the items releasing in week 8, releasing on the 13th of April 2023. They'll have an online release, 11 AM Eastern Standard Time for the US, 4 PM British Standard Time for the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. Now, as always, they always forget Japan, but that's okay. Japan will be getting it 2 days later, the 15th of April, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time, in store and online. If you guys have any further questions about when and where it's dropping, comment section below. I'll try and help you guys out the best I can. But now that we've covered all those release details, we've got to dive into week 8 and what we're getting. So we'll be doing it as we always do by going through the individual sections along here. Let's kick off week 8 by covering the accessories. Well, okay, maybe it's just accessory, but when you do buy it, it's a set of 6, so you do get quite a few. What we have is the Supreme Hella Bowls set of 6 for 68 bucks, and when you give it that kind of context of like, it's 68 bucks, it's actually a lot more fair because you get 6 bowls for that price. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to complain about. What is it, like $11 a bowl there, technically then? $11.80 a bowl, whatever the hell 68 or 68 plus tax divided by 6 is. Something like that. It's pretty close, but I think it's a fair deal. I think I'd use enough of them enough times to justify that kind of price point. And you can get it in either red or white. It's a fun little accessory. I'll give it a thumbs up for that one. That's a fun time. But yeah, that is the only accessory releasing this week. I'm gonna move into the shorts, which, look, for you guys in this spring summer season, it may be okay, but in Australia at the moment, it's autumn. There's not many times that you can be rocking shorts. We've got baggy denim shorts, some baggy jorts releasing this week. 138 bucks. I think I'm all right. I know a lot of you guys get around jorts. I don't get around jorts. It's just, yeah, not for me. We've got the small box baggy cargo sweatshorts. Yeah, these are fine. 128 bucks, cheaper than the denim. Easy done, comes in a lot of colors. I'd probably just get it in the black if I had to choose, but yeah, easy for me on that one. That is all the shorts that are releasing for this week. To the hats, which we only have 3 of. We have the Terry Pattern Crusher. Look, in the colorful colors, I think it's a bit too much because we've got the pattern, we've got the color. It's getting a bit much there, especially that yellow. But in like the black, the gray, and even like this green over here, I don't mind it too much. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up because it's a fun pattern crusher, but I definitely stick to the more toned down colors and kind of let the tonal pattern design do the speaking for it. Next we've got the Gore-Tex Pack Light Long Bill Camp Cap, 58 bucks. Solid colors, the multi-print colors really nice, kind of reminds me of like a comic book art style where they've got that dotted art style to it. I like it. Thumbs up from me. Solid. We move on to the Gore-Tex Pack Light Net Boonie. I don't know. I prefer the camp cap over the boonie, but you guys apparently prefer the boonie over the camp cap. So yeah, okay, each to their own. It's fine. Again, just prefer the camp cap on that one. But yeah, some solid hats releasing for week 8 for sure. Now to the tops / sweaters. To start it off with, we have the AOI Icons long sleeve top. This one's really downvoted, and I honestly don't know why. I actually kind of like long sleeve tops with just like little characters, little dudes along the side here, and it comes in some nice washed out colors. I'm a fan. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up on that one. Next we got the stacked inertia short sleeve top. It's okay. I think it's the color offerings for me. It's not necessarily the design, it's the color offerings. It just wouldn't work really well with my wardrobe. The only one that probably would be the white and the red one, but I think I'm gonna need some different color combos for that one. So I'm so torn between yes or no. I think it's gonna be a no from me just because the color offerings, but if we had it different, maybe it could have been a yes. Next we got the Timberland baseball jersey. We talked about this quite extensively in the Streetwear Talk video. It contains the Timberland logo on the back as a back graphic. I actually think this is quite nice. It's quite a nice baseball jersey. I kept getting it mixed up saying hockey jersey at the start of the video. Don't know why that was the case, but yeah, I mean, I have no reason to pin it as a no, so I'll leave it as a thumbs up. It's a solid little Supreme Timberland collaborative piece that we're getting this week. Moving into the sweatshirts, we have the Fiend hooded sweatshirt. I don't know how I feel about this hoodie, and then I saw things like eat pussy on it, and I'm like, I don't know if I would wear that, to be honest. Like, there are a lot of things that I would wear that are kind of controversial from Supreme or a little bit too risky for everyday outside life. But yeah, would I wear a hoodie that says eat pussy on it? I think we're stepping over the line that I'd be comfortable rocking that kind of thing in. But hey, each to their own. If you want to rock a hoodie saying that, go for your life. 168 bucks. I think I'll leave it as a downvote. But wild hoodie there. Next we've got the small box logo crew neck. Simple, easy, comes out every couple seasons, if not every year. Nice. Or every like 2 years. Very nice. Next we got the Timberland Supreme hooded sweatshirt. Again, we talked about this quite extensively in the Streetwear Talk video. No complaints about it. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. It's a nice little piece. Yeah, but I probably would like it for like under retail, maybe like around exactly 100 bucks, because like I like it, but I don't like it for 168. But yeah, well, that is all the sweatshirts releasing this week. Gotta move into the collared shirts, which are quite interesting this week. To start off with, we got the loose fit short sleeve Oxford shirt. So it's a traditional like Oxford shirt, but it's been oversized. It's been, you know, given some oomph. Depending on how you play this, how you style this could actually be a really fun piece to toy around with, especially in spring summer, because you know that's the hottest seasons of the year. You don't really want to wear Oxford shirts because unless the cotton's extremely lightweight, it is quite, you know, sweaty to rock something like that. So I'm actually quite appreciative that they've done something like this, and I feel like you could almost make it formal wear, but I still feel like it's quite casual just because of its oversized fit and how it looks and everything. But I'm getting around it. I think it's a fun way of doing it, and it comes in quite a few colors, and it comes in like a Volt. Like, when have you ever seen a Volt Oxford shirt, oversized or not? I've never seen one in my life, so that's pretty wild that Supreme's releasing it. I obviously like it in the more traditional colors like the black or the white, with the white being my favorite, but it's kind of fun. Like, I could get around something like this. Next we get into the patchwork short sleeve shirt. I love this piece. This is a fantastic overshirt that you could wear in spring summer. Like, for the uniform dressing approach that I've taken to spring and summer, this would fit perfectly in my wardrobe. I want it in both colors. I want it in the colorful one most, well, yeah, I want it in the colorful one the most. The black one is still fantastic. I love it. I want it. Give it to me, XL, 2XL if they've got it. It's fantastic. Yeah, some really nice collared shirts releasing for this week, which is not a thing that I say quite often in Supreme weekly releases. Moving to the jackets. Now, initially when I saw that leather snake trench coat, I thought, oh, that's pretty sick. That's pretty fun, you know. You could look like a Disney villain or something, rocking something like that. You do the black turtleneck, the black suit slacks. You do like the, you know, just black pants or something, leather boots. Get it going on. And then I saw the retail price, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to pay that much to be a villain. 1,200. Ooh. Oh man, that's like a very nice undercover piece, like secondhand, like a very nice secondhand undercover piece. I don't know if I want to pay that price tag. Look, if this came up for like 300 or 400 secondhand, maybe I could get around it. But just at that price point, I think I could buy everything that I want from week 8 and still not pay that price tag. Right? Do you guys agree? I feel like we could buy everything that we want from this week and still come under 1,200 bucks. It's pretty wild. I'll give it a thumbs up, but that price point, big deterrent. We've got the Gore-Tex Pack-Lite Lightweight Shell Jacket. I'm not a big shell jacket guy. I'm not a big anorak guy. I know a lot of you guys out there are. It's just not my aesthetic. It's just not something that I would wear. I say it literally every single time one comes up. I appreciate these ones though. Nice colors, nice branding. It's solid. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up just because it's a nice piece, but I would never see myself wearing something like that. It's just, it just wouldn't come under my radar for that one. Now that we've covered all the jackets, the second last section, we've got one section left to go, which is the pants. I feel like it's just gonna be matching, it's gonna be the Supreme Timberland sweatpants. It's gonna be the matching Gore-Tex pants to that jacket. I don't know what else they'll be, but maybe it'll just be those two. Let's go find out and see if that's the case for the pants. Oh man, maybe I should gamble on this stuff. That was a really good guess. Banging, too easy. All right, so there we go. Timberland collaborative sweatpants. These are fine, like, but I would never want to buy them, and I never would want to buy them with the hoodie. I would just want the hoodie. I wouldn't want the whole sweatpants combo. Maybe it'd look all right, but it just wouldn't be an outfit that I would rock. And next, of course, as I mentioned, we have the matching pants to the Gore-Tex jacket we just saw. Comes in the exact same colors. Solid, awesome, would look awesome as a matching fit. Gotta give it a thumbs up for that one. Quite expensive, but even if you bought the hat, the pants, and the jacket, it still comes under the price tag of that leather trench coat. So yeah. There we go, guys. That is all of week 8. I've actually got to say I really enjoyed this week. There were some really nice seasonal pieces, really nice collaborative pieces. I loved the collared shirts. I think that's one of my favorite pieces. When I do my top 5 favorite pieces of the whole season, do not be surprised if this comes up, because that is a very nice button-up shirt that I would love to own in either of the colors, ideally both. Yeah, some really solid pieces in week 8. I love to see it, guys. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions as well. Maybe you think this is just a trash week. There's nothing in it. It's disgusting. It's the worst week you've seen all season, which I feel like you wouldn't be able to say, because there's been some, you know, like the past 2 weeks have been kind of This is a lot better than the past 2 weeks, I personally feel. But yeah, let me know how you feel about week 8 down in that comment section below. Guys, that is everything to cover to do with week 8. We covered the release details, the seasonal pieces, the collaborative pieces, all my thoughts and opinions on the individual pieces and the week as a whole. So we can call it off now. It's happy days. Week 8 is covered. Don't worry, the Palace Visu stuff is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, now that we've covered most of the weekly releases for this week, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you picking up any of that Timberland stuff? Are you picking up any of the seasonal stuff? How are you feeling about it all? Let me know what you're going to be grabbing from week 8 down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme releases, upcoming Supreme collaborations, or just upcoming streetwear drops, give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator of them all, a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in the previous video, we are literally 1 sub off from hitting the milestone we want to hit, so hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach 3610 before the end of April. But that's everything I got to say about Supreme for this week, guys. Get ready for Palace. I will be covering that up next. Stay tuned. So until the next, if you are going for anything from week 8, I just want to say I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you can pick up what you want in the size and color you are after. But until the next Supreme video, until the next drop list video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.